Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to this lesson. Cheers for checking it out. Yeah, like this is just going to be on that run. I learnt it and I thought, I actually find that I play this a few times a day, and it didn't really feel like anything else that I've practiced before. You know, if you've done little chromatic stuff like that, chromatic is every note, so it's just so it's usually stuff that helps you do like finger independence, because you can just like use all your fingers and stuff like that. But with this thing, I found it didn't sound well, usually chromatic stuff isn't really that interesting because it's not actually really music. It's the opposite of what we do to actually use music. Chromatic is just every note, whereas when you write music you only use 7 out of 12, and 12 is all of them. But I found that this one was actually, it sounds quite nice, and the thing is, it's really good to do with your eyes closed as well. If you've never practiced guitar, to try and do it without looking. You might want to start here because it's not too hard, but it's not too easy because you have to go down the fretboard without looking and you can mess it up. This pattern, this technique, it's mostly in the left hand. It does give you picking practice because it is constant picking, but there's way more for the left hand, especially because it doesn't really feel like something that you really get to play very often. Now I'm going to do this without looking, right? So this is what I do. So I close my eyes. It's like, okay, I need to find the starting pitch. I know that that's it, but hold on. Let's say I was there. So for me, that should be it. Yeah, it is it. I just checked. Right, okay, so close my eyes, go down. So there, I didn't realise where the end of my head stop was, but then it's like you have to go to here. I'll show you how to play it in a minute. So, okay, let's try again. Yeah, that's it. Yes, I kind of messed it up at the end, and I wasn't actually entirely sure if I did actually play the last note. What it is on the B string, you do like 13, 14, and then you do like 12, 13, and then 11, 12, then like 10, 11. So it's like you just keep going down. So you just like play like a note then the one next to it. 13, 14, and then you just go down a fret every time, and then play it again. Yeah, I was looking that time. Anyway, so it's like you can try and do it without looking, because obviously it's not too hard, but you know, to try and go down the fretboard without messing that up, and to know when to change, because you'll sort of learn what the fretboard feels like, so you'll know what it's like to feel when you're actually down here on the 1st and 2nd fret, and then know that you need to change. Because what happens is you go all the way down, and then on the G string, once you get to like just the 1st and 2nd fret on the B, once you got all the way to the bottom, you then go 4, 5 on the G, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then actually an open, then a 1. Okay, so that's how you do it. Now, what else you can do is try and do it with other fingers. I've only ever practiced it because I'm still practicing it myself, but your middle two sort of fingers, let me try it. I tried it earlier and it gets worse the more I go along my hand, where I can barely even do it with my pinky and my 3rd finger. So the middle two ones, I can tell it just feels a bit kind of weird, and then like the last 2 fingers on my hands. And you could probably even try like switching fingers, but that is way too advanced for me. But anyway, yeah, like that gets really hard. But that also reminds me of this riff that I play, where it's It's just like 4th fret and then 2 opens. But you can change the fingers, so you fret with a finger, and then when you got to play it again, use a different one. So or you can just play a fret and then change fingers. So that's kind of where I got that idea just then, to say, oh yeah, change fingers as you're playing, sort of thing. But yeah, that'd be really difficult. But that's pretty much everything I can find that you could probably do with that. So you'll find it will help. Basically, if there's any time when you can't play something perfectly, then there's still development to be had, where it's kind of like any time there's something difficult, even if it's just slightly, where you can't do it without thinking, that means you can get better at it. And in terms of what I'm trying to explain, imagine that as like money. So wherever there is a technique that isn't perfected, there is still money to grasp out of it, sort of thing. So what I'm saying is, it doesn't just make you better at, like, say if you could almost do this run perfectly, but you still found it was just a bit in your hands, you knew you wasn't 100%, you're only like, I don't know, maybe 86. That last 14%, if you got that, would increase that playing by that much, for everything, not just that run. So it's kind of like that. That's how you can just know and never run out of things to learn, but sort of like things to help you practice, like stuff to help you get better. Because anything that you know, until it's all literally perfected, just keep playing stuff that you know until it is, because it's still training to be had. So cheers guys, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves. If you have any questions, let me know. Also, check out or buy my debut EP, because that'd be really cool. You might like the song, so you know, there's nothing else I can really say on it. It'd be much appreciated. It's £3 for 5 songs, so you know, it's alright. So yeah guys, take care, God bless.